Come on, guys, get sharing. Tap that live. We're on Parkgate, guys. Parkgate in Chadderton, and according to the picture, above that shop's an HMO, or going to be above that shop is going to be an HMO. They haven't started any work on it yet, but that's the script. And I've come here to do a video because somebody asked me to, and a member of the public asked for a bit of advice. I pointed her to the planning section of Oldham Council, and I think she'd made a grievance. So we're just at an HMO, and as we know, there's been a lot of talk about the HMOs with the council. There was a meeting on the 9th of November, and Reform brought up a motion, stop the boats, and the Conservative council said something as well. So that's what's going on now, and HMOs was mentioned. We was also in a public meeting just the other week. We was also in a public meeting just the other week. We were also in a public meeting just the other week, and what is that, the back of it?
Yeah, it's been shouted at, apparently it's private property, he said. But there's no sign there. Can you see a sign, John, that says private property?
No.
Is that gate open?
Yeah, it is open,
I've just been in and that guy just started threatening me.
Nothing, we're just going on about HMO on the top, that's all.
How are you, fella? You alright?
So possible HMO on top there. I mean, it's going on Henshaw Street in Oldham, so it's not just here, and I'll be on the way up there.
There's an extension at the back there.
All right.
So that looks like they're doing something. So you were happy that fella then saying it's private property.
5 and 7, so is it them two, or is it them two?
I think it's these two, and these ones. You get to them round the back, up the stairs, round the back.
Right. So, I mean, a local resident to this area has contacted me over social media, WhatsApp, and I've guided her to putting a complaint in. But, you know, there has been some planning things done by Oldham Council where if it's more than a certain amount of rooms, then they've got to talk to the council and stuff like that. In the meeting, I pointed out, I said half the council have investments in HMOs, but the woman assured me it was only about five people who are on the council who have investments in HMOs. So yeah, we're at Parkgate. Over there's a Toby Carvery, you can see. Toby Carvery's over there, guys. There you go, you can just see it, the entrance to it. And this is a Parkgate area in Chadderton. Lovely residential area, by the way. Fantastically lovely residential area. I know it well. And then 5 and 7, which I think is the white one and the red one. Possibly the one next to it as well, are being turned into an HMO. And residents aren't particularly happy. So fair enough. If they're not happy, they're not happy. They can complain on the planning permission site on Oldham Council if you know one's going up. But you've got to be fast. There's only so much time you can resist it, and then you've got to. Then it'll get decided whether it's gone. Now, there has been some planning permissions refused, but, you know, there's more. There's more. So, 5 and 7 Parkgate, which I think's that one and that one. And that's 1 and 3, 5 and 7. HMOs. HMO, guys, HMO. Someone's got investment. I wonder if it'll be one of Oldham councillors.
You look cold. Hey, where's Where are you working out? You just tell me what you're doing.
Mint Jim, that's why. Good man.
What you
He looks
benching then?
fit, doesn't he?
120, really? That's it. I have 90 I can get to me. But is that Olympic bar 120? That's the weight.
Look at stare.
Was that in your prime? It was about 4 years ago, yeah. And I was about 12 stone, so 90. It was the Olympic bar, 2 20s and 2 10s on it with the collars. So that's 20, 30, 60, 70, 85, 90 kg with the collars. So yeah, I was benching 90 kg.
Well, you're not doing that now.
No, I bought a treadmill in Lake 30 quid. And it's an incline on the
Chris.
and I go on it every single day for an hour.
Going on about weight training now, but look, that guy looks fit, honestly. He's just been to the gym. He does look fit. Look at that. 17. Oh my God.
To be honest, like, my advice to any young kids like yourself, get to the gym, get fit. Because when you're physically fit, you're mentally fit, you look good, and I tell you what,
So yeah, little shops here not used no more. That one looks used. The little kitchen. Sober carvery. Always used to be busy round here. Always used to be busy. And these shops are done. Actually, I think there used to be a brothel round here, guys, and it might even be that building there with them blacked out windows. I'm sure that was what I heard one time. Some kind of thing like that. We're on Parkgate in Chadderton, guys. And that's the Toby Carvery and Travel Lodge, Oldham Way, North Chadderton Social and Bowling Club there, Rochdale that way. But yeah, so HMO going up in Parkgate. I'll have to see which councillors run this area, and we're looking at, me and the members of public down at Victoria, looking at going to more council meetings, because we went to a council meeting and been protesting. The big council, it got brought up in the big council, so that's a positive. Now we just got to push them and get voted that we want something done about these places. It's simple as. There's no ifs or buts. But what Holly, Labour Council, said, what's your solution? I said, well, you put local people in this area. Let's just say that lad there lives round here. He ain't got nowhere to live. Give him one of them flats. Then he's less likely to be antisocial behaviour, because normally when the HMOs come, you fill them up with people from outside of that area. Dead simple. Dead simple, and can be used for the community. You know, a couple of these could be used for somebody who's semi-older, an older person who could still walk up steps. They could have one of these flats. They could, they might be in a big house and they don't want to be in a big house no more. They can be in one of these flats or one of them spaces. So we're in Chadderton, guys, just visiting Parkgate, checking out possible HMO in the area going up.
And there's about 2 million people watching on Facebook right now, so this guy's only 17 and inspiration for all you
fit,
kids. I mean, look at this, 17 years of age. This is what all you kids need to get out there. To tell you what, he's an inspiration. Look at
149 bus there, doing its rounds down Burnley Lane, I think. So yeah, we've been to Victoria today. We also went to a council meeting a couple of weeks ago, and spoke to the police and the councillor for Chadderton, Ollie. And then we told her what we thought about issues we've got around the hotel. We talked to a particular crime that went on in Wrigley Head, which is just a few hundred yards down the canal from the hotel. Was a man being sexually assaulted by 3 men. I showed him the article, a GMP article. Police said they'd look into it. So we're hoping for some engagement, because we are pushing the councillors. They're saying things in the council now, and they're putting motions up and trying to talk to the rest of the council about these issues. So we need to just keep putting a bit more pressure on them. Put a bit more pressure on them, and let's see what else we can do. We've got 42 on. Thank you very much. That'll be James Goddard. That. So possible HMO. Well, no, it's under decision at the moment on the planning section of the council. But that's a picture it's showing online, and it says 5 and 7. That's what it says. Not sure about that property yet. That could be one up and coming. But that, I think, is 5 and 7, and that's where the HMO is planned for. And again, what kind of people are going to go in these places? I can smell cooked food, and I'm hungry, me. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So yeah, so we're in Parkgate, Chadderton. Toby Carver is over there. Travelodge Hotel. A lot of traffic round here, mate. I wonder if that's to do with the hotel and all that lot. Loads of cars parked up everywhere. Bus can't move. Bus can't move. Possibly a lot of these people are visiting the Toby Carvery or whatever, because we've parked round here. We've parked round here before for that. Unless there's football on as well.
Yeah, football's on. Going to Oldham match, yeah.
Oh yeah, so it is football. It is football. It is football, guys.
We're part of that group there on my back. Do you see that on my back there? So yeah. Anyway, good luck for all of us.
My mate Nathan will be there watching his thingy. So yeah, 5 and 7, Parkgate, it's them two. So what's going to happen, what we're going to turn it into, who's going to go in the property. That's the main thing. Holly said, how would you sort it out? And I said, I'd put local people from the community in that property. That's what I'd do. Someone homeless from round here. Because it really, is that what they're intending to do?
Exactly what they're intending to do.
Sorry, what's that, sweetheart?
I just said...
They're intending to only have people
Yeah.
from here that are already homeless.
Right, that's good. That's the best thing, yeah. Yeah, well, that's what we was saying, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Because
we're
I know
trying.
them, they're nice people.
Oh, yeah, that's
They're
true.
going to be living here,
Yeah,
but what they want to do is make it for our homeless.
which it should be.
And he's going to be the main man.
Right, okay.
So it's not the government that are going to be saying, you've got to have these people in.
Yeah, a lot of it's down to the landlord.
Yeah.
Doing that, yeah.
Well, that's good. That's positive. That's what we asked. That's what we want. That's what we want. So we just got woman just said something then that the local shopkeeper who she knows well this is going to be for the community, people around this area, that's what we want, guys, because we want to home our people first, the ones who are homeless first. That's who need to be homed first. So what I'll do, I'll keep an eye on that for you guys. I'll keep an eye on that, but that's positive. That's exactly what I want with these areas and these conditions. But that's great. That's fantastic. But I'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, we've been to Victoria today, guys. Right, been to Victoria. A lot of traffic around for football. Ball's on. Lovely area around here. It is a lovely area. It is. 47 in the chat. Don't forget NHPUK TV. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you, James Goddard, if you shared it out. But possibly, well, it's in planning now. It's in the planning section of the council. Positive, if the property is going to be for local people, then I'm so happy with that, me. I really am so happy with that. That's how it should have been from the beginning. Tell you the truth, guys. Local homes for local people. That's what we want. But yeah, that's good. That's good news. I'll keep an eye on it though. Keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on it though. I'll keep you updated. Chris is well on it. So yeah, Parkgate, Chadderton, Toby Carvery's over there. I'll get a picture of it, show you where we are. You can easily Google up this part, Toby Carvery, Chadderton. And that's the travel lodge next to it there. This area is Parkgate, Park Avenue, Park a few other things around here. A lot of traffic because it's football day. So a lot of people visiting for football and that. But yeah, HMO there, 5 and 7. 5 and 7. And, you know, we've had issues with HMOs, a lot of places. One been just shut down in Denton. Not Denton, yeah, in Denton. One's just been, not Denton, Denshire. Denton. One's been shut down in Denton just recently. Antisocial behaviour. And they were housing sex offenders, or at least one sex offender were housed in the council meeting the other week. I said, if you can't, we caught someone at the Victoria meeting, children, 24-year-old, only been in country 2 months. So what happens when he gets bailed? Does he get bailed to Oldham, or does he get bailed to another address? So in Denton, somebody has been in trouble and has been bailed to an address in Denton, but it's since then been shut down. So that's what we know so far. I'm going to go over now and see what Chris is up to. Yeah, and I was.
So I've heard people say that we're going to put immigrants here. You know, being a Pakistani, they think.
Yeah. Well, it's
they think of the worst.
It's what I mean.
They think of the worst of everything, but it's not the case.
It's got. I mean, people, because we're white and you're Pakistani, right? It doesn't matter what. We're all people.
100%.
Right? Whether
There's good and bad in everyone, isn't there?
Exactly.
And you respect people that respect you, don't you?
So, and if you get good, if you give me good positivity, you're going to get good positivity
100%.
back. And it's how it works, isn't it?
100%.
And that's what that lady said. If it weren't for that lady then saying that, I would have thought, oh, come on.
She's known us for a long time, and like I said, we've become part of the community.
Yeah,
we
well,
help
that's what it's all
everybody.
about, the community. Yeah. I think what you do is brilliant, mate. Honestly, I really do. I think it's great.
I feel better that I've, I'm getting
I'm glad you
a bit
spoke
of
to me.
positive feedback now.
And you've got it on here as well. You're not being filmed because I'm pointing that way, but it's what you're saying is being heard by 1.2 million people, which is what you need. Because obviously, I'll give you shopping at the shout out as well.
Nice
one. What's your name, by the way? Cassim. I'm Chris, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry, mate. Nice to meet you. Yeah, what you're doing, I think, is brilliant, mate. And more people.
No, it is. Yeah, it's better. That's better. That.
It's all about the community. And if you look after the community looks after you.
And do you have a bit of an understanding about ourselves? Ask people that customers.
Yeah.
We're well known here.
Yeah, well,
and you'll get to know how we are as people as well.
Yeah. Well, you sound all right, mate. You know, I'm a good judge of character. I've had 4 pubs, so I'm a good judge of character. Yeah. Now, when I first met you there, obviously, because I was not on.
I knew you were someone. That's why I was a bit. You know what I mean?
Well, now I talked that one, and now I talk to you. You turned out.
So what we on 50? Thank you guys. NHPUK TV, tap the screen, give me a like and a follow. Please give us a like and a follow. But it's a lovely area around here, and I feel a bit more settled now. Now after we talked to that woman, Chris is talking to the dude there, I feel a lot more settled. But we'll keep an eye on it for you guys. We'll keep an eye on it. I'm going to be visiting Henshaw Street as well this week because they've got something going on there. And, you know, we can't say that every landlord is going to be perfect because they're not. They're not always perfect. They're not always perfect. There was an incident in Middleton where a guy wanted to make money. He housed immigrants in his HMOs, and one of them died through poisoning from a generator underneath that was powering a shop, and he'd been told about all this, and someone died who was living in one of them rooms, and that was in Middleton a couple of years ago. I don't know the exact date, but I did a report on it. I did a YouTube video. So they're not all good landlords. They're not all good, but we can say that a good majority of them are. Okay, but you know, it's a hub area, this. It's definitely a hub area for shops and that. But we'll see what's going on, and we'll keep an eye out, and we'll keep you updated. Anyway, I'm going. John Lawrence National Housing Party. We're on the Saturday roll. I'll see you all soon, guys. Thank you very much.